Hello friends, this is Deep Narayan Singh and this is a second part of our question wise analysis or category of questions in sample question paper present. In previous part we have discussed the section A, section B and section C. So section A will contain 1 mark question, section B will contain 2 marks question and section C will contain 3 marks question. Section A will contain total 18 questions, section B will contain I hope 7 questions and section C will contain 5 questions. Now our job is to discuss about section uh, D and section E in this lecture. So let us move forward without any delay. So this is the first question under the section D. So here they have give a case study on computer network, and this is a 5 marks question. So this particular question have five sub parts in it, and they will give like Make in India Corporation or any other name like ABC Corporation. At Uttarakhand based IT training company is planning to set up training center in various cities in next 2 years. Their first campus is coming up in Kasipur district. As a network manager you have to uh, devise a plan for them, or they have 3 different blocks for app development, web designing and movie editing. For each block have number of computer, and they have given a table where each block is containing how many computers is given, uh, which are required to be connected through network and data resources. As the network consultant of this company, you have to suggest the best uh, network related solution for them. For this issue, there are 4 questions are given, or 5 questions are given, and below it, based on the above information, you have to answer those. So here in one table they have given the distances between these blocks, and in one table they have given the number of computers in it. So like there are question where to put a server in this Kasipur campus. So basic idea for that is a number of computers are more, or in that particular block, there we are going to put the server. So why we do so? Because we assume that most of the requests are going to come from that block only, so it is better to have server nearer to the compute nearer to those computers, so request can be served easily. So they have also given justify your answer, so that is you need to write in your justification. So we are just drilling from the track that here we are going to discuss the category of question, not the answer. Definitely I will discuss under each category 5 to 10 examples in upcoming videos. Suggest a device software to be installed at Kasipur campus to take care of the data security. So firewall is the answer for that. Suggest the best wired medium to draw and cable layout. So for cable layout there is a doubt for which parameter we need to take. We need to make a star topology or bus topology, or a shortest cable requirement will be the parameter. We will discuss all those issues. Suggest the placement of the repeater. Again we have a issue at what distance onwards they have to put the repeater, like someone says 70 meters, 80 meters or 100 meters. So we will try to find what will be the answer for all those type of questions. And for video conferencing, which protocol we are going to use. So this is the overview of this question, and that is very easy question, all of you can attempt it. Uh, so have faith and follow the lecture series. Definitely you will be able to answer these questions correctly. Let us move ahead and see the next category of questions that are coming in the section D. So here you find that I have written only 3 marks, because 2 marks, a sub part of it in our sample paper is from the output finding question, that is from the programming part. So I have taken this particular category only. In this category they have given a database connection code from Python to Python to MySQL connection code. In that Python to MySQL connection code they have some fill in the blanks and ask you to write what type of functions are going to be written in these filling the blanks. Most of the time they will ask like connect, cursor, or execute function, fetch one, fetch all, fetch many, and uh, some more, like they might leave one of the argument to the connect function and ask you to fill that blank, and so there you need to write the answer for these fill in the blanks, like in statement 1, 2, and 3, what you need to write. So this is another category, and most important thing about this question is this is introduced, this case study is introduced in this session itself. So uh, we are having less examples of it, but don't worry, I will give you around 5 to 10 examples of this category also. So you will be very confident in answering these questions. Then you have another category where you have a CSV file. As we have already discussed, there is a 3 mark question from text file. So we have three type of file: text, CSV, and binary file. In our sample paper, a 3 mark question from text file and a 5 mark question from CSV file, both are of programming type. And from binary file handling, and previous up to previous years, they are going to ask like programming question from binary file handling, but now we are going to have a case study in that, from where I am telling it, in sample question paper they have given the case study for binary file and a question for CSV file, but a vice versa can happen. Like for CSV they might give a case study and question for a binary file. So we will also see question in that categories, like, so what type of question is being asked from CSV? Like they have given small written work in that question: what is the advantage of using CSV file for the permanent storage? And then they have asked to write two functions under that, to add a record, and based on some calculation over that record, count something or display something or print something or change something. So these are two functions which are available in that question, like to count the number of record present in the CSV file named record.csv. So how many records are there that you need to give, like search a particular record they can ask. So this is from CSV file. Moving ahead with that, next you have next type of question, that is a case based question that I have added, that is not present in CSV in that sample question paper, but that has been asked in previous years. So in this particular category also we are going to do some questions in near future lectures. Like that, they have given a code. Again, this is line 1, line 2, and line 3, what you are going to put in these lines. Then you have a question or section E, where you have questions of 4 marks. So for that section E, first question is going to come as per the sample paper from the database section. They have given a table and result table. Based on the result table, they are going to ask questions. So here you have internal choice in that particular question in subpart 3. So this internal choice is in this third part only. This is not against the whole question. You have to keep in that in mind. Like they have asked a very naive concept, like what is primary key for that particular table, why you think that should be appropriate column for primary key, degree and cardinality, domain. Okay, insert query syntax, if you remember, you can easily write this is the modification in content of the file. So here you have the update command, then delete command, and adding a column means alter command. So this is the question which are coming from the database. They have asked one more question from the database in 5 mark section, where they have given what in 3 mark section, where they have given like 4 queries, and you need to give the output of them. But here they have given the question, you need to write the uh, query for those. So you have to keep in mind all the ddl and dml command syntax. And once you do some questions or 10 to 20 examples, definitely you will remember the syntax for that particular commands. I will make sure that everyone will be able to do it. Next question from section E is like from uh, DAD file, that is binary file. We have seen CSV file question in sample paper. We have seen text file question in sample paper. Now it's turned to the binary file. So here in binary file, code is quite big for that question because it is a case based question. So I have not taken code in that particular slide. I have put it code in next slide. Based on that code, they have asked these three questions. So this question is for 1 mark, again 1 mark, and this is for 2 marks. So total 4 fill in the blank is available. 2 fill in the blank they have asked in one question. There is a code for that question. Okay, so like that, which module need to be imported? We all know that in binary files, pickle module and CSV file, CSV module is there. Okay, so very simple. If you just practice for 10 days, I will guarantee you will get marks around 60 to 70, in that range. Okay, regardless what you have studied till now. So keep up with these lectures. That's it for today's lecture, and thank you very much for patient listening. Have a good day.